Right, we're at the Forest of Arden on the Arden course, is it?
Course,
There's a couple of them.
Arden, yeah.
And I think it's the first time I've played it, but these guys, you've played quite a bit. This is Jason.
A few times. Hi.
He's played it a few times, and we've got Leet here, which we're going to do a vlog on Ollie at some point. He's the aim point guy. Look, I've even got your badge on my...
Cool, man.
We've got matching badges, look at this.
I haven't.
He's
You haven't got one? Yeah.
He's my putting coach as well, so we're going to do a whole thing on him, but we're just going to go through roughly the day. We've had a good day, great day. It's been pretty windy out there, right?
Yeah.
And we teed off about 11 o'clock, and you'll see some of the footage which I'm going to go through. We had good fun. It's just a good day, really. It's the first time I played with Jason, who is like a 5 handicapper.
Yeah. In the old days. Yeah.
In the old days.
Yeah.
Bandit.
Honestly, terrible. Giving him the shots. Yeah, no, it's some great shots today. And so I'm going to ask a few questions to you, if you don't mind. So the first thing was, like, when did you start playing golf? Have you always played, or?
I started playing when I was 14.
Right.
In Cornwall.
Nice.
Was really into skateboarding.
All right.
And then basically my parents asked me to do something that didn't constantly cost them lots of money and buy me new kit.
Right.
So I put on Pringle jumper and started playing.
And that was it, and you were away. And you got down to
got down to 3, 4, that kind of level. Played for Cornwall under 21s, but basically jacked it in when I was 20 when I went to university. So.
Now he didn't tell us any of this when he was asking for shots on the first tee, I have to say. So
bearing in mind that was 20 years ago.
All right.
Back in the day.
And so like, do you, when you finished your round, you know, each time that you play, maybe when you were younger, did you feel like you had a good time, or what was your thoughts, do you think?
There was a group of us that played together when we were kids, so for me it was, we were all kind of started at the same time, we all came down pretty much in the same kind of time frame in handicap. Yeah. And so we all started sort of around 1990, by 92, 93, some guys off scratch, some still off 10, right. Quite a few of us off 5, but generally we all kind of played together as a group and we came down and joined in golf tours.
All right, nice.
Kind of, junior
So
golf.
It's quite social or quite competitive, bit of both?
Yeah, it was more competitive between us. Yeah. But yeah, we were really it was just a nice way to grow up, you know.
Yeah. I think it's a great sport to get into, because I always found that, I think things are changing a little bit now, but it seems that the etiquette, and you do often play with much older people. Like, you know, when I was sort of 12 or 13, I was playing with 45, 50 year olds, and you kind of, I think I learned a lot. I don't know about you, but I felt like I could interact with older people a lot easier, you know, having hung out with them, played golf with them, and almost seen them as a level, because we were better players, and you could kind of level with those guys. So, you know, what's your happiest memory? I mean, have you got any memories that stick out in your brain of golf?
Junior golf, obviously the whole thing was a nice experience. There's highs and lows, obviously won a couple of small junior competitions, but later on probably just playing actually with family, so playing a few competitions with my mum, which we won together, which was really nice. Actually the best, I would say the best moment I ever had on the golf course as a player was when I had a hole-in-one.
Oh, nice. Where was that?
And I've had 3 holes-in-one. Right. 2 when I was 16 and 1 when I was 26. Right. So 2 in Cornwall, which was quite nice because I couldn't buy a drink, so it was a very cheap round. Nice. And then 10 years later when I was a member near London, so it's actually cost me more money because it was in a competition.
Right, you've actually had to do it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean...
And what do you get, because I mean obviously you were like rusty today, because you've not played for months, right? Yeah. Would you have, I mean, did you enjoy today's round? And what did you enjoy about it?
Obviously the company was good. For me, playing with better players is nice, because obviously...
Because that can put some people off, right?
I prefer playing with better players than me, because it raises my game sometimes. Obviously not today so much, but just being outside. I love being outside. I spend most of my days either in an office or on an aeroplane. I do a lot of travelling with work, or I have 2 small children, so actually for me the release of being out on a golf course, not having to think about work, not having a phone, not having a computer in front of me.
And it's all in golfing, isn't it? Golf, because when you get in there, there's nothing you can think about.
I can completely switch off about everything else going on in my life.
So Ollie over here is a putting guru, I'm going to say, and he's helped me with my putting, and it's fantastic the way you can look at so many different angles of putting now with the Sam putting lab, and which Ollie uses to kind of calibrate or see different problems with people's putting strokes, but also it uses the aim point method, which you might have seen with the, put your fingers up, and you might have seen Adam Scott use it. There's quite a few people on tour doing it.
Yeah.
And he's definitely embraced this, and he's been giving us a few tips today, which has been really important, especially watching Ollie putt. He very rarely misreads a putt. I mean, nobody can hold them all, otherwise, the tours will be the tour boys will be knocking them in all over the place. But if you at least get the read right, that certainly helps an awful lot. So what's your history? When did you start playing golf?
So I started when I was about 3, plastic clubs, and then by the time I was 11, I joined the club, Penrose back home in Aberystwyth. So
Welsh boy, he's a Welsh boy.
So just played loads from 3 to 11, obviously just in the fields and stuff, and then joined the club and keep playing, practicing, just loved it, obsessed with it. It was my life, and then from there.
And so then I mean, were you always thinking, I just want to be pro, or just?
I think I did want to be a pro probably around 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
But then when I was in the Welsh squad, I soon realised that I wasn't good enough then. So I was up against Reece Enoch, Ollie Fisher, Rory McGraw. These guys were around when I was there. And I was a big fish in a small pond back home, 3 handicap, club champion, thought I was very good, and then all of a sudden I was playing against Reece Enoch, who was off +4, same age, and it was just different grade, a different game of golf. So
would you get more enjoyment out of that than playing? Would you say these days?
Yeah, definitely.
Like motivating some
my
people.
Players win things would give me more enjoyment than myself playing. No, definitely not. It's about mindset for me, and to help players with mindset and processes, patterns.
And mindset for enjoyment? Because we all feel better when we're holding putts, and we're like, I had a great day, I've held some putts today, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's nothing better than doing an aim point class for 2 hours, and people think like, Christ, I'm going to practice putting for 2 hours.
Yeah.
We finish the class, we wrap up. The first thing everyone does is go putt.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, hey, you can all go home now. And they're like, no, we're going to carry on putting.
Yeah.
That for me is like, hey, something actually went quite well today, because they've been putting for 2 hours and they don't want to go home. They want to keep practicing the putting. So bringing the fun back into putting is why
because it's less sexy, isn't it, putting, unfortunately? Because people just want to hit big long tee shots. Like you go to a driving range, everybody's hitting drivers, and yet the putting green's empty. It must be frustrating, because that is really where it all happens, and that is where you feel disappointed. If we're all on about getting better scores, that is where it all happens. I mean, that is the money part.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it must be good for you to try and inspire people to actually start putting again,
Yeah, a lot of you are ball bashers like Stewie on the range.
Yeah, I'm a culprit.
Ball bashers, but no, it is great to help players and see that enjoyment, and see people, don't go to the putting green perhaps because they hate it. So they're like, I hate putting, I'm really bad at putting, so I'm not going to go there.
Yeah.
After a lesson, people are like, hey, I'm going to go and practice my putting because I love it.
Totally. I think holding putts is everything, isn't it?
Just
I mean, it really
putting.
does, yeah. I think
enjoying the process, enjoying the freedom of it.
Probably Jordan Spieth has done more for putting in the recent years than many people, because he's pretty much shown that there is the if you can excel at that area of your game, you can do anything, can't you? Because, I mean, his game's paced. I mean, he's obviously a great player, good striker of the ball, but I mean, I don't know many people who could knock it 170 yards offline and still hold 3 putts in a row following, like in the British Open. I think it's, and you can turn tournaments around with putting, and you can almost have a good day if you just hold some putts.
Just got to look at Poulton, the Ryder Cup, right?
Oh.
Or even in the competition before the Masters, I can't remember what it's called, Houston Open.
Yeah.
He had a 20-foot putt to win. That's a 1 in 10 chance.
Right.
Yeah.
And we all knew he was going to hold it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's interesting, isn't it?
It is very interesting.
There's something within there that he makes that ball go in the hole.
Definitely. So, I mean, we've had we've had a right happy day, I would say.
Yeah,
I mean, we've
great
had a
day.
good time. Everybody's hit some good shots, and we've all hit some bad shots, as you'll see. So I think the winner is golf again today, because I've met someone new. It's a new friend who hope to play with a lot more, and it's always good to play with Ollie, which is great. We're going to do another one on Ollie on his own and on his aim point coaching, which we'll do probably in a week or two. But that was great. Nice one, guys. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Jake.
Cheers.